everyone, this is Essa. Welcome back to another video. And no, this video is not clickbait, unfortunately. I wish it was clickbait, but it's not. So this could be the last video that I ever upload on my channel, and in this video I'm going to be talking about why that is, what I'm going to do about it, what you guys can expect from my channel, as well as some updates on like my channel and all that stuff. So, for those of you who are not familiar with what is going on YouTube right now, I'm pretty sure most of you are familiar, but just in case you're not, YouTube was actually illegally collecting data from children, and the US Federal Trade Commission, also known as the FTC, got mad at them, and then they were like, oh, you know what, YouTube, we're gonna fine you like $170 million, and also we're going to make you abide by COPPA, which is the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. And this law is pretty much going to determine the future of YouTube, the future of the art community. So according to COPPA, you actually are legally required to set your channel as for kids and not for kids. I set my channel as not for kids because I don't exactly direct my videos towards children. I mean, children are like free to watch my videos if they want to. I mean, I don't really say anything explicit. I'm not going to go too in depth about this topic because it's really complicated and it involves a lot of like law stuff. If you want to hear more about it, I'll like leave a link to a couple of videos in the description. But pretty much YouTube will also use this machine learning thing, like it's this sort of bot or algorithm that will determine whether your videos are for kids or not, even though you clearly said on your channel that your video is either for kids or not for kids. YouTube actually released two articles that I'm going to briefly go over right now. So it says here from their article, upcoming changes to kids content on youtube.com. It says that content that is made for children has an emphasis on children's or children's characters, which I'll talk about in just a sec. Popular children's programming or animated characters. So this is very, very bad for the animation community. They also mention like play acting, stories using children's toys, child protagonists, engaging in natural common play, popular children's songs, stories, and poems. Now the thing that is going to affect the art community and the animation community is the second thing that they mentioned, which is popular children's programming and animated characters. Even though that they feature animation, that doesn't necessarily mean that their content is for kids, because like not all animation is for kids, and you know that if you're a fan of anime. But also YouTube released this other article that says determining whether or not your content is made for kids, because again, you're required to say whether your content is made for kids or not. So it says here, when deciding whether or not your channel or video is made for kids, you should consider various factors, including subject matter of the video, whether children are your intended or actual audience of the video. Okay, so far everything's understandable, everything's, you know, okay, I get it. Whether the video includes child actors or models, again, I get that. Whether the video includes characters, celebrities, or toys that appeal to children, including animated characters or cartoon figures. So I'm screwed. The art community is screwed, the animation community is screwed, we're pretty much all screwed. The one that really gets me is including animated characters or cartoon figures. If you are a regular viewer on my channel, or if you watch pretty much any of my videos, you know that I have a cartoony art style, and if you watch a lot of art videos, you know that a lot of art YouTubers have cartoony art styles. But even so, that doesn't mean that our content is directly for children. I mean, yes, there are some of us make content that is family friendly, meaning that we don't say anything explicit in our videos. That includes me, because I don't want to get demonetized in the future if I do eventually monetize my video, because I don't want to be deemed as, you know, not advertiser friendly. But now YouTube says that they're gonna punish you if you're kid friendly. So this is really bad for the art community, because there are so many art YouTubers that have cartoony art styles, and you're probably thinking, okay, so you know their content is not made for kids, they classify their channel as not for kids, and then YouTube will probably understand that, right? No, wrong. So again, like I mentioned earlier, there's this bot that YouTube is going to have, and it's going to like go through videos and determine whether your video is for kids or not, determining on the things that I mentioned, the list that I read to you. If you set your channel or your video as not for kids, and if YouTube thinks that your video is for kids, then they will fine you $42,000. That's right. We're all screwed. I mean, I really don't want to be a pessimist or anything, but I mean, this is really bad. I cannot afford a lawyer, and I do not have $42,000. And also, like, the $42,000, yeah, they will fine that to you for every individual video that they flag. So it's not just like a one-time thing, they'll fine you $42,000. No, they will fine you $42,000 depending on every single video that violates their policy. Because of this, I am scared for both my channel and the art community. You know, I don't want to get fined $42,000. Another thing I want to mention is that I actually deleted some of my videos that YouTube would probably consider kids content. So I actually downloaded them so that I still have like the original file. I deleted my reorganizing my art workspace video that I made in like 2017, I think. And that's because YouTube will actually flag your video if you feature toys. And I actually used to collect anime figurines, and even though children don't really collect figurines from anime shows or movies, and even though that they don't watch anime most of the time, YouTube will definitely flag my video if they see that, and I'm not really gonna risk being fined $42,000. So I deleted that. And also I deleted my painting with cheap watercolors for kids video because I literally mentioned the word kids in the video, and I'm pretty sure once YouTube sees that, they're gonna be like, oh no, it's a child, we need to find her. And also I deleted 2 of my digital speed paint videos. One of them is my drawing of Princess Bubblegum fan art from like, it was like this character from Adventure Time. And then I also removed my Alice in Wonderland speed paint that I did back in 2017. And yeah, that's pretty much all of the videos that I removed for now. And speaking of removing videos, I have a plan to save myself starting in December, probably maybe the first week of December or in like the early second week of December. I'm going to make all of my videos on my channel private. Not unlisted, but private. Nobody can see it. YouTube won't go over it, hopefully. I'll also like make my channel banner and my profile picture like just complete black so that YouTube doesn't suspect anything. Maybe things will be fine in the end. But I don't want to run the risk of, you know, getting fined or anything, or, you know, getting my channel removed. So I'm going to make all my videos on private, and I'm going to play the waiting game. So I'm going to wait until maybe late January or like early to mid-February and see how things play out. If the art community gets screwed, and if a lot of people are complaining that they're getting fined, or that, you know, YouTube is removing their videos, or YouTube is classifying their videos as for kids, even though when they explicitly said that they're not, I will stop making art videos altogether. But if the lifestyle community and if other communities on YouTube aren't as affected by this new policy, I will start making new videos not related to art. So I actually created this channel in October. I planned to upload on that channel in around January, but that's kind of like gonna be postponed until everything blows over a little bit. And that channel is called Essa Does Stuff because I'm horrible at naming things, and that was the best thing I could come up with. I really encourage you guys to subscribe to that channel. I'll leave the link to it in the description so that if this channel gets deleted by either me or YouTube, you guys can still watch my future upcoming content on that channel. Anyway, if things go well in like the lifestyle community or like in other communities, then I will continue to upload content on that channel. For that particular channel, I'll be uploading study videos. I'm also going to be making like some lifestyle videos. Maybe I'll do a couple challenge videos that aren't related to art. I've also been thinking of maybe doing reviews of books and movies that I saw. I also was thinking of doing like this series on the channel where like I teach myself new things. Like for example, I try to teach myself how to master the piano or the guitar in 1 month, or maybe like mastering a new language. But if everyone is affected by this policy, then I'll stop uploading content altogether. And that makes me really sad because, you know, as much as like I'm annoyed at YouTube and their policies, I still enjoy the platform. I still enjoy watching videos and creating content, because you know, creating content for me, it means a lot. But the good news is that if everything goes wrong, like really wrong, and all the channels get demonetized and like all the channels get marked as like kids content or whatever, there will probably be a new video platform. I think that Amazon is making a new video platform, and for sure whenever any video platform comes up, I most likely will be on the new Amazon video platform, and whenever that comes up. So if my channel does get terminated, then I'll move on to there and see how things go on Amazon. Also, I forgot to mention that if your content is labeled as for kids, then YouTube will not monetize you, so you'll be demonetized, and also they will remove your comments, your community tab, and everything like that. And I think it's really disappointing that YouTube has kind of come to this, and that YouTube is restricting creators from interacting with their viewers and vice versa. These rules will be implemented officially on December 10, if I'm not wrong, or maybe January, I don't know, but it'll come pretty soon. I really hope that this isn't my last goodbye to you guys, but just in case it is, I just want to say that I'm really grateful for you, and thank you so much for everything, and thank you for supporting me, whether you know you've been with me from the beginning or whether you've joined me along the way. I know my channel is like super small and I only have 2,000 subscribers, but you guys mean a lot to me, and I really appreciate that you take the time out of your day to actually watch the stuff that I create. And hopefully I'll see you on my next video whenever it is, whether it's on Amazon's new video platform or whether it's on my new channel. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you, and I'll see you all on my next video. Bye.